Tuba, good morning. Any clarity yet this morning? What actually happened there on Saturday?
Yes, good morning, Danny. We're here just behind the reservoir where there was a huge infrastructural damage on Saturday morning. For now, it's not clear what really happened. You will understand that one may think that there are two things that happened in eThekwini recently. There is an ongoing strike by municipal workers. There was also floods that affected the area in the past few days. So the municipality, it's not sure yet what really caused the damage on this infrastructure. We understand that on Saturday morning, the municipality issued a statement saying that it could have that the reservoir was petrol bomb, and then it later on retracted that statement, but did not also rule out the possibility of sabotage. Let me get the clarity from Councillor Nkosenhle Madlala. Madlala, thank you so much for your time. We really don't know what happened. Can you give us the details? What happened to this reservoir?
On the early hours of the morning on Saturday, there was a structural collapse here, which resulted in the loss of a lot of water, damage to the neighboring properties, and a slight disruption because a lot of volumes of water were lost. But as you have correctly put it, we issued a statement, but later we decided to err on the side of caution, and we retracted that statement. What we have done after that is we've enlisted a group of geotech and structural engineers to do a proper assessment of the damage and the causes that could have been behind this, so that a thorough report is going to be issued out, which will be conclusive and which will tell us which is the way forward. What we have then done after that is, you'll know this reservoir is huge. It supplies the areas of Clewood, Mobeni and the industrial area. But no major supply was interrupted because this reservoir has 3 compartments. So one compartment was damaged, but the other 2 are intact. So what we have done is to reroute a supply to one compartment. We are getting the other one ready to ease the load on the one that is functional. So no major interruptions were experienced in this area due to this. But you'll know that as a municipality, we were in the throes of the 2 major catastrophes, where one we've experienced during the Easter holidays. We experienced the major rain and flooding that damaged most of our infrastructure, especially water supply. So there were major areas that were affected. While we were in the process of trying to gather ourselves to go and fix those, we were then hit by an industrial strike, I must say an illegal strike for that matter. We are dealing with that, but we've had a group of engineers who volunteered their services. We've had private people coming in to assist. We also have other areas which are still operational in trying to restore the infrastructure that was damaged and restore supply, especially of water, to the areas that were badly affected. So while we are disturbed by the collapse of this reservoir, it did not contribute mainly to the water shortages in the city. The areas that are badly affected are the areas that were affected mainly by the flooding and by the strike, because there were incidents where sabotage was reported. There were areas where, when we send out people to go and repair, there were reports of intimidation and all of that. But we are dealing with that. The matter has since been referred to the bargaining council. You know that as a municipality, we are part of the central bargaining, and we don't have jurisdiction as a municipality to negotiate some of the issues outside the bargaining structures. So the matters have been referred to the bargaining council. What we have done is today we've asked for our workers to return to work. We hope that they will return to work, and most of the areas that were affected will resume to get services.
But Madlala, it looks like you have covered everything. Thank you so much for your time. That was Councillor Madlala from eThekwini Municipality saying that there hasn't been any serious disruptions and shortages of water reported around the city, because this is one of the 3 reservoirs that are in this area and are able to supply water to the residents.
Okay, thanks very much, Tubavlane.